Are you looking for a game that combines roguelike and souls-like? Meet Tyrant's Realm. I bought this game just about yesterday, and I've really been enjoying it. Looking at the graphics alone, you'd think it's a PS1 game, but no. In this game, you start in a prison cell, and you have to fight your way through your enemies to get to the last boss, Tyrant, an ancient being who seeks absolute power and knowledge. You get to play the tutorial before you actually playing the game, and the control is just so similar to Dark Souls. Not gonna lie about that. I can try to parry like Dark Souls player, but I've mostly failed miserably. Parry system in this game is way harder than Dark Souls, and I mean you have to be perfectly precise in your timing to be able to parry the enemy's attacks. While in Dark Souls, it'll tell you to be a bit late or early in your timing, and of course you can leave out the rolling dodge. Funnily enough, but the parry is harder than Dark Souls. The dodge is actually easier because in this game it doesn't matter your time your dodge too early or too late. You still dodge your attack anyway, unlike in Dark Souls. If timing is a bit wrong, you get hit. You'll be equipped with 3 healing flasks, and to refuel, you need to get to the merchant store. You can upgrade your flask capacity by earning gold and buying it at the merchant. Then what about the roguelike aspect in this game? Well, the meta profession definitely. We have 3 types of gears: wrath, humility, and greed. Each represents the color red, green, and yellow, respectively. You upgrade your gears by fighting skull autos. If you equip only one type of gear, you only get to upgrade that one. If you have 2 or more, there'll be more upgrades for you to choose from. I personally use all 3 types, but I think you should use only one type. I recommend Greed or Wrath because they offer way bigger upgrades than Humility. The world design is brilliant. The worlds all look different and unique. They don't look the same at all. It can be snowy, rainy, muddy, creepy, and so on. It shows the devs really put their hearts into the game. The boss fights are really good. They have different varieties, so you don't need to worry about repetition. They are very creative, and I honestly didn't expect that when I first played this game. Like I said earlier, there are around 8 levels or worlds, and each level has a boss. The first boss you fight is called Bound Prisoner. He's quite easy since his main weapons are his fists. His combos are also very easy to dodge. You shouldn't have any problem dealing with him. He's like those all muscles, no brain characters that you find in movies. The next one is Undying Necropriest. This boss fight is also quite unique in the sense that you have to fight his clones at first. I didn't know that, so I thought he was kinda easy. Then the second clone comes, and the third, and each clone gets harder and harder till you face the real boss. He's super annoying, especially when he sends flying skulls after you. I think it just follow you forever unless you block them. I tried dodging it, but it still followed me. So use your flask wisely in this fight, because don't waste it since you'll be fighting 3 times in a row. We're going to the boss in a dreaded gauntlet. In this map, I face Marine Abomination. He kind of looks like a fish guy in his head. Do you remember that? I forgot his name. Sorry. He has 3 basic attacks. The first one, I call it the teeth attack. Just like the name suggests, he leans forward and uses his teeth to bite you and to check quite a lot of damage. He also uses his sickles to do either a 1-hit combo or a 3-hit combo. His special attack is quite interesting, I say. Since you're fighting in a small circle with a hole in the middle, he would jump in it and then fly out to attack you. It was quite annoying at first, but after you were used to it, you just need to dodge and everything is good. In Ashy Big Forge, you'll be engaged in a very unique boss fight. You'll be fighting 2 bosses in the same kind, a Treatise Alchemist and a Primate Enforcer. However, I was surprised to see how easy this fight was. The Treatise Alchemist rides on the shoulder of the Primate Enforcer, and I expected it to be more involved in the fight, but in the end, he didn't really do anything, which was a bit disappointing. Maybe I missed something in my run. That was my experience. The final boss, of course, is Tyrant. This is a most challenging fight. There are 2 phases. The first phase, he uses his sword and is relatively easy to learn his patterns and dodge his attack. However, the second phase is a whole new level. He uses magic to whoop your ass. Let me tell you, his magic hit like a truck. A basic combo in his second phase can drain about 75% of your total health, even when you have upgraded your health like crazy. I was fortunate to get this shield with infinite dodge, so I was able to defeat him, and yet I used up all my flasks, all 6 of them. Yes, I upgraded to 6. I think that's the most you can upgrade with your flask. And I was sweating like crazy. In my equipment, there are a lot of OP items in this game. Such as the shield I'm using right now allows you to roll and sprint without using any stamina at all. This is revolutionary because you basically can stay alive much longer. And you don't need to use your shield again unless you really want to feel the parry bar to one-shot an enemy. The movements really remind me of every Dark Souls game I've played. They are concrete, yet never annoying and easy to learn. The side effect in this game is honestly really great. There's not much game that has impressed me so greatly like this game. You'll play the game by closing your eyes. I'm sure you wouldn't be able to differentiate the game is AAA games like Dark Souls, and Ring, or Liza P, and so on. My only criticism of this game is the camera angle. It's sometimes hella annoying. Sometimes if you fight in a very tight area, the camera will suddenly, for some reason, enter an angle that is virtually impossible to see what the enemies are doing. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'll show you an example right now. Overall, this game is a must-play for anyone who likes both Souls-like and roguelike genres. It's awesome in every aspect, and you surely will miss out a lot if you don't give this game a try. The game was released not too long ago, and it has received very positive reviews on Steam. So that's all for today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye!